Hello, everybody. This is Nikhil in honor of Ferrari finally winning a race and Red Bull being dethroned in the Singapore Grand Prix. I wanted to update our Angular and Node.js application to reflect that, spectacular race. I've already recorded the video part of it, so this is just an audio walkthrough of what's going on the screen because talking out loud in the library is kind of weird. But all right, let's go for it. We're at localhost 4200, which is great. This is our gas developer API is an F1 API that I found, which has all F1 data. So we're gonna be using this, and we'll go to race results. So this API will also send you stuff in XML, but we want it in JSON. So at the end, you just add JSON to get it in your desired format. Okay, it's compiled. Now let's generate a component in our Angular to house our information. So ng generate component and header. Let's call it header. I'm thinking header because most websites have like a top section where it's common, like buttons and everything, right? Homepage, everything. So why not? Header works, sure. That's all the default data, but yeah. Okay, it's not showing up here. Why is that? Okay, so basically we need to go, yeah, so we need to uncomment this, or in your case, app.component.html, just add it. Yeah, since we're using routing, we'll use router outlet, but yeah. And we need to obviously display the results that we get from the API, so let's do that. Let's add the driver information and the event name. So winner, constructor, and the race name. Winning team, and yeah, I changed the format to make it like a nice sentence. The first 40 laps were kind of dull, but we were always in preparation for the whole tire swap, and Verstappen kind of got unlucky with the lap 44 virtual safety car. If he had waited 2 laps, that would have been an intensely difficult race. But yeah. Okay, we're in header component. Let's add our variables. This dot, okay. Again, we need to do it inside the class. So this is just, I forgot where to put it. Yeah. Now let's add the constructor. Now we need to add our HTTP client to send our GET request, because otherwise, how are you gonna access your API data? So let's go to not app module.ts. I've already imported it here, but this is basically how you do it. You would just put your import to the top, and you would have one in the ng module imports that should help you with all your components and services that you create. and you need to also import it within your individual files. So this dot get URL, we need to get the URL now. So this is the error. So we're going to be using a subscribe, which is basically JavaScript's way of dealing with servers returning stuff. It's basically a way to handle promises, and promise is a JavaScript method of saying that, hey, um, this request will either be fulfilled or not fulfilled. So if it's fulfilled, then do this, else you can catch the error. So that's how you would do it. So you would subscribe, and okay, we also need to have an any data placeholder, because I tried just working with res, so just manipulating res to show maybe like Singapore Grand Prix, Carlos Sainz and everything, right? But but JavaScript does not handle objects like that. So you need to first define your object as any before you are able to um, go into like specific variables. So let's print that out, console.log. Inspect. Okay, we're getting an object, so let's go to MR data. Basically, now we just iterate through and find the specific data sets that we want. Use race table. Okay, race table is done. Now let's go through races. Refresh. Okay, we need to go through the array, so 0. Now we just parse through to find Singapore Grand Prix. I didn't see it immediately, but it's right there, race name. So there we go. Let's store it in a variable. So yeah, you can see it's printed out Singapore Grand Prix. Nice. Now let's save it in race event, and we should see it on the UI. There we go. Now we need Carlos Sainz, and we need Ferrari. Go to the results array. So you have 20 positions. You obviously want the first position, so 0. Okay, let's go through his information. So driver will have all the, yeah, family name. So yeah, I forgot. So you need to put the dot driver. So here, let's spend another 2 minutes on that. I mean, yeah, for the race, actually, the last lap was kind of crazy. I kind of felt that George Russell would you know, yeah, would drop the ball because my roommate was very vehemently supporting Russell. So I was like, okay, Sainz needs to win, but yeah, okay, I finally figured it out. Give it name. Now we find the constructor. I mean, it's right up there. So constructor is Ferrari. There we go. Found it. Ferrari dot name. Ferrari is being console logged. There we go. Carlos Sainz won for Ferrari at the Singapore Grand Prix. What a great result, all over the place. Our app is great and Ferrari is finally going for it. For the next video, we'll probably deal with how to integrate Node.js and Angular in a more complex manner. So now we have a complex Node.js, we have a complicated, or not complicated, but like, a function filling Angular. So in the next one, let's merge it together. Let's add it to Google Cloud, and yeah, let's go from there. So, and play with more APIs. That's always fun. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Like, share, and subscribe as usual. So, yeah, thank you. Bye.